Yeah, you caught me in the car again. So, I want to talk today a little bit about yesterday and the guilty verdict that Trump got. So, other than the backfire of, a bunch of Trump supporters and even moderates and independents, and let's be honest, some Democrats have kind of been shocked by this, or at least, activated into possibly voting for Trump, or at least, whatever. Donating, block walking, poll working, all this stuff. Other than that, because that's what everyone's talking about. You had Scott Adams talking about energy just got released yesterday. Okay, fine, whatever. So there's that. You have the positives going for Trump, but I don't think a lot of people have calculated the impact this has on Biden and his turnout. Okay, yeah, you might have some defectors from the Democrats who are like, I can't vote for this anymore, I'll vote for RFK, or I'll vote for Trump just to protest the wackiness of this verdict, if you want to call it that. But one important factor in elections is called voter enthusiasm. And so, and this is a very interesting thing. It's how George Bush kind of used kind of the carrot of being pro-life, getting judges on the Supreme Court. You never give the people what they actually want, because it gets them to vote for you. It happened in 2004 with what I'm saying there, but you have Democrats who are clamoring, lock up Trump, do all this. Once they get what they want, they don't really have a whole lot of reason to vote for you again. There's not a whole lot of enthusiasm. Yeah, you get the endorphin rush of, yay, we accomplished it. But are they going to be rewarded in a few months with an actual vote? Well, if they think that they're winning, they think that they're getting a victory, then it makes them lazy when it comes to election day. Now you can say, oh, that's not true, but all we're talking about is suppressing it by 1 or 2% in certain key states. If you have the typical Democrat voter who thinks that they've won or whatever, they don't have to push as hard. And so voter enthusiasm is a very important factor that sways elections. Then on the flip side, as we mentioned when we started this video, you have the right being very, very enthusiastic right now. You got the right doing the big stuff, but you also have the left giving their side what they want, and that leads to laziness. And voter turnout typically, will be hurt by this. So it's unintended consequences that they think that having a felony record is going to make Trump unappealing to certain people. Truthfully, it's only going to make him unappealing to people who weren't voting for him anyways. But it's also convinced a lot of people that this is a political witch hunt. You can't have NDAs, and you can't pay for NDAs with your own money. It's like, come on, we know better than that. We know that members of Congress are using federal money, or using congressional money, public money, to basically pay off sexual assaults and all that other stuff, DUIs and things that you don't ever hear about. Who was it? It was Massey who basically posted the line item for everyone to see. It's like, you can't do that. But apparently that's perfectly legal if you're a member of Congress, is to use public money. But if you're the opposition candidate, he didn't use campaign money, he used personal money, which is the correct form to do it. And granted, it wasn't hush money, it was an NDA, non-disclosure agreement. If you hear something while you're at my residence that's business related, you shut your mouth. You can't talk about it. Anything we do behind closed doors, you can't talk about it. That's not hush money. That's not saying a crime was committed and you got to be quiet, and here's money, here's a bribe, take it. That's not what's happening. It's just, hey, if you're going to be around me and you're going to be in this circle, you can't go blabbing what you see and what you hear. whenever I was getting intellectual property, I was getting a patent done, like, you had NDAs all the time. You didn't want people taking what you were talking about and using it for financial gain or financial advantage. It's very, very simple. So, anyways, the election may not be going as the Democrats hoped, and I think they kind of stepped in at this time. So, hey, it's Good Friday. Not that Friday, but it's still a good one. All right, guys, y'all have a good one. Bye.